Hello. I haven't done one of these things in so long. Okay, so we have some updates, and it's great, and I love it. So we're gonna start here. Um, First and foremost, for those of you who remember a really long time ago, I was like all webkins. Like I did so much webkins related things, and I know who's live right now. And well, I got older. I'm going to say I am 17 years old right now. Um and I just it's like right now I have two of them right here. I decided to sell one of them, which is my border terrier, my web conservation border terrier. Let me go get them real fast. This is my Redkin signature border terrier. Here's a W. I decided to sell her because I'm getting out / coming back into web. It'll make sense. So once I explain it. So um I had this. I got it from when I pierced my ears. Well, I got this and like a whole other bunch of webkins. But my ears have kind of healed, and that's a little blurry, I know. My ears have healed, so I just decided that you know what, this is my last one out of that entire order, so I might as well just sell. And this one is the best condition out of all of them, and I only have 3 of them. Well, had 3 of them. This one was my dream webkins for a really long time. Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. Here's the W. This one I'm keeping, and I just put Oscar's old collar on. And I decided not to sell because it's got heat damage. I accidentally, I got way too close to the fur and ruined it. So she's in really good shape, as you can see. Like I just cleaned all of them off yesterday, and like this one is really shiny now. And then my dream Webkin signature for a really long time. I know they're really cheap, so it wouldn't technically be that, but the one I wanted for such a long time. Da, 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 da. It's my Webkin signature marble cat. I just put Tiger's little collar. Well, the adult collar, it doesn't fit him. I just put that on her. W. And a tissue tag back here, which I'm going to show you guys. But yeah, this one's my absolute favorite. I am never getting rid of this one, like ever. And it's in such good shape for how old it is. It's like 5 years old now, 7 years old, and like 3, almost 4 years old. So yeah, and you're wondering what years? 2014, 2016, 2017. So what I did was, I'm gonna hold her because why not? I went on to eBay because I have some family members that work there or have a site on there. And I decided to sell this one on eBay. I'm waiting to I need some help with that, so I'm getting their help with that. But anyway, well, I decided that I wanted some memorandums for a lot of my animals because I have a boxer, I have a Shih Tzu, I have a horse, and I have another dog, and she's multiple dog breeds, so I couldn't find the only Webkins that actually has her breed would be this one, even though it's a border terrier. It reminds me most of her. Anyway, I decided to get some memorandums. So I was looking through and I was like, hey, I'll get a Webkins that is like Logan, and I'll just get that one. So I'm paying that one with my own money should I win the bid. It's a Webkins, regular Webkins Husky. And I was like, you know, I'll get this and I'll just have it up on display and I'll have it with me and I'll name it Logan and I'll just, you know, have it with me and be like, hey, yeah, this is my, you know, it's like I had Logan with me again. Then I decided to go ahead and just upfront pay for more. So my first memorandum, I was like, okay, I'm going to get a plushie of Babe. So I got the Webkins Arabian, or I guess it's Webkins Brown Arabian, even though it's a bay and it's got a star on his forehead. It looks just like my mare Babe. So I was like, yes, and it was brand new condition, and it was only like $5. So I was like, hey, yeah, no big deal. And then I kept looking because I wanted to get one that removed noodle, and believe it or not, this one's the closest one. I mean, this has got the brown on the ears like this. And there's some irony here, but we'll go ahead or I guess not irony, but like we'll just go ahead with it. I kept scrolling and I found for really cheap like the one Webkinz that I actually really, really like, the signature Siamese cat that's like super expensive now with a code, and this one does not have a code. It's used and it's really good shape. It's a Siamese cat. It's got 2 blue eyes. No, it's not the memorandum of noodle. So when I first started getting into signatures, I remember going to Cracker Barrel and I remember pulling this off the shelf and a Siamese cat off the shelf, and I would literally like use some of the like doll things they had there and like pretend they were having a tea party or whatever. I did not realize the significance of it. That's what made me get into signatures in the first place. Coming out of signatures and Webkinz is obviously the marble cat, and this one's my only one, and the Siamese cat. We're ending with the 2 that got me into it. And then I'm getting the Webkinz signature smaller Persian cat, which is my first signature after knowing the big deal about signatures. Ugh. So I decided to get that. So yeah, that's that. So for my Webkinz fans, I am not fully coming out of signatures, but I'm not getting back into them either. I don't know. I'm not gonna play with them. I'm just gonna like take them and cuddle with them, and that's like cuddling kind of things, or like taking them everywhere with me as like memorandums of my animals, basically. So that's why I decided to do that for. It's what I decided to do. So I got the smaller Persian cat for the memorandum of Noodle because Noodle did pass away this past June. He was only a year and a half. Oh, no, he was only a year old. Just turned a year old, actually. He was a red flame point Siamese. He was a purebred, even though he came out of 2 mixed breeds. So he technically was a purebred, but he did look very purebred-ish. He was flame point, like I said, 2 blue eyes. And he was small. I mean, he was maybe about the size of this Webkinz right here. So I decided to go ahead and get a smaller signature Persian cat because they did have the tan in the ears and the reddish around it. So I was just like, yes, that's my Noodle boy. So I'm going to be naming it Noodle. And it's probably in a bit. I'm not giving them genders. They're stuffed animals. But yeah, if you were wondering, this one's a girl and this one's a girl. All of my Webkinz are a girl. And this one is going to technically be a girl even after I sell because I gave her a name, Lakita. I don't know if you guys can see that. I named her Lakita. But anyway, yeah, so, and then the runaway for Babe, I need to get a boxer plushie for Brutus, but I'm going to wait till I have money to do that. And, of course, the Webkinz Husky for Logan. And actually, my phone's over there. I'm not going to go get it. Yeah, so that's not pretty much it. Who am I kidding? I wish I could find one for Mom. Hold on, let me show you why. Because she had a husky growing up. Gosh, there we go. Whew. I'm going to keep the tag on it. This was Frisky. This was her husky mix growing up. It doesn't have a thing on the back. I have it hung up here because this was my mom's dog, and he was so fat and so cute. So it's like, hey, I'll have it hung up. So, and yes, for the other person watching, I don't know if this is really that person, but whatever. This was also their dog growing up. But yeah, this is Frisky boy. That's a big tag. I don't know how big like seriously, that is a humongous tag. That's crazy. But I wish I could find one that kind of, the only one that comes close to that one would be the Webkinz Jack Russell. That's the only one that comes even close to that. And for those of you who will know and are not Webkinz people and are like, they're just stuffed animals. You tell that to the people who are selling their Australian Shepherds on eBay for like $600, and Timberwolves are like over $1,000. Also, Webkinz signatures have a yellow W, and they're way more realistic looking. Webkinz have a blue W. Blue, yellow, pink, and it's got a swirl on it. Yeah, that's a regular Webkinz. And they're a lot more, I don't know. But I decided to, so I can just keep that childhood, thing. And obviously I'm keeping this one because this is my dream Webkinz since I was like 10 years old. This one has been mine forever. And even though I have it, I still my dream because this is the breed of dog I really, really want. Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. And this is just so cuddly. Like, oh my gosh. And this has been the size of all of my cats. We're Tiger. You can go get Tiger. And yes, I'm not editing this. Obvious. Oh, you can edit it. We'll get Tiger if he'll come. So, you guys sit here. I will be right back. Don't go. Here, you get to look at my Webkinz. She's gonna be like, oh, oh, oh. I'll be right back. Tiger. You don't know how real this looks. Anyway, this is Tiger. He is my orange and white tabby cat. And so his memorandum, even though he's going to be around for a really long time, would be the orange and white, signature orange and white tabby cat, which looks exactly like him, a little darker. But look at him and look at her. Yes, he is kind of sketched out by her. You should have seen him the other day when he first met it. Oh, okay. Well, maybe. Okay. Never mind. He is longer than she is. Anyway, so I decided since I can, for me to be able to still have my guilty pleasure, Webkinz, and not seem like a child, if that makes any sense, I decided to get them to be memorandums of my pets growing up or even pets in the future. So if I get a golden retriever, I will get the butterscotch golden retriever because that's what they look like. If I get a pit bull, which I might do, those are a little bit harder because they don't make Webkinz for those. So that'll be a lot harder. If I decide to get an Australian Shepherd, I get the Australian Shepherd. I will never. This one, the Marble Cat, I think the closest that I'll ever come to. Wait, no, this one's like Jack's. Okay, if you don't know who that is, he was my Australian Shepherd that I had. He was literally all white in his face, similar markings on his face too. She's got markings. I didn't even know that was there. He had a brownish nose, a liver nose. Eyes were similar. Ears were. He was a red and barrel. I mean, he didn't like look like this. Anyway, so yeah. So that way I can be a part of the Webkinz world, but not because they do not make Webkinz anymore. Their Gans is done. They've moved on to this next gen or whatever the heck it is. You can still find them on, like I bought the last ones on eBay. So once they're gone. Yeah. So basically, after this one is sold, that's it. Which means I'm gonna put that's only one left. So, And the reason why I'm, like I said, not selling this one, it's because I don't want like all cats and all my signatures being cats and like no dogs. That's not fair. But I think I will have, because I really do like the cats. Tiger. Anyway, I will have basically just be getting, so like with Brutus, I'll be getting the regular boxer because they did not make the Webkinz boxer or signature boxer. They made the Webkinz boxer. It's really cute, guys. You can go look it up. And of course, the husky, just the huskies, because they do not make the signature huskies anymore. Anyway, enough for my Webkinz people. Anyway, so not for me, and like on my own. So I just had a birthday come up on December 16th, and that was a really fun day. Last time I posted on here, I had a job. I do not have a job there anymore. I do not work at Culver's anymore. And as far as the home front, as far as the front with the family member I kept talking about in all of my videos, yes, this person and I still do talk. Not a lot, but we do talk. We actually welcomed a couple other people into our lives. I'm still waiting to get back to another person in my family to see if that's okay. Because, like, I'm getting some other people back into my life that I never thought I'd be back in my life. But, yeah. And another, we actually, since I last made a video, we got put in quarantine. We were in quarantine for a couple weeks, actually, we're in quarantine. Yeah, a couple weeks. It felt a lot longer, but it was only like, I don't know, 20 days. So a little over a couple weeks. And if you didn't know, my mom had COVID. She's completely recovered. We never got it, thank heavens, because if I couldn't taste anything, I would not want to eat anything, and that would be really sad. Since then, I successfully potty trained a cousin's dog for them because they were kind of clueless, and I actually worked on a lot of their kennel and crate training issues and step issues, so I was super happy. I only had her for a couple of days, and she was like, okay, I'll do this. I decided to go English on Babe, even though I might switch back, or just decide to use Hunter for everything. We'll see. I am retiring her next year. For those of you who are wondering, I am retiring her. And actually, the owner that I got her from, or the person I got her from, is one of my subscribers. So shout out to you, Marley. I've decided to retire her because I do need another horse, and we can't afford for 2 horses. So I will be retiring her. I'm making sure she goes to a good retirement home. I might take her to the same place my best friend took her horse. She still sees him and everything. Ow! But I think Babe will she's got leg issues, and I don't want to overdo her, and I don't know. I guess it will just depends. Through this last year, I do have a friend of mine who's a lot younger than I am, who is new to riding, and she wants to show her. So I'm going to be teaching her how to ride a horse and how to ride Babe, which is going to be very interesting because Babe is just nah. And so a couple other things that happened was I found out that the radio announcer Paul Hale died, and that's like, let's see what else happened. I'm trying to think when because I don't remember the last time I posted. What else happened? Oh, a friend of mine's dog died. That was super sad. And then a friend of mine's dad died, which was really sad because I was friends with him on Facebook, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, hey, it was really sad. I know it's irony, I'm laughing, but it was sad. I became really close to a couple of cousins of mine, which they are absolutely incredible. I've had lunch and then dinner with them within the past week. Like, I came over to the place like 3 different times. I'm going over to meet them again tomorrow to thank me for everything I did with Sophie, and they were gonna pay me, but I was like, I don't want any money for you people. So they're like, well, at least let us take you out to lunch. So I was like, okay, fine, you can take me out to lunch. So we're going over to a restaurant. I'm not saying where. I got hired on at McDonald's, but I still have not had a start date yet. Tiger. I'm waiting to hear back on a start date. What else happened? Nothing much, really. That's my brother. Oh, I went back to school full time. And it's kind of weird because it flip flops. So, I'm just kind of lining these guys up here. I went back to school full time in the beginning of the school year, and then we went remote, like fully remote. And I was like, hey, I like this. How about I just do this? So I was just doing fully remote minus my vet science. I was still going to vet science, but then my brother and I got put in quarantine, and my dad, and so we couldn't go back to the schools. So we decided to, after we got out of quarantine, I was like, hey, I like this not going to the school stuff. So it was fully remote, and then I got really far behind. So yeah. Oh, so next semester, which is on Monday, starts on Monday, I'm going to school half-time. So on A days, I will be at home remotely. And on B days, I'm going in because I already have to go in for another class. So I was like, yeah, I'll just go the entire day, which is better because those are the classes I struggle with the most or staying caught up with. So it's great. And the A days, of course, I'm always caught up with those guys, so it's fine. What else? Oh, yeah. I started a job in October, and then I ended it in December. So I give it a good 2 months, but it was far away. I still keep Babe there and everything, but and as you can see in my profile picture, I am working with a horse named Hunter, and he is a big dork. He is a big, I don't know, 15/3/16 hand solid Appaloosa gelding, and he is absolutely hilarious. I love that horse to pieces. He has never once tried to rear a buck on me. He did try to rear once, but that was about it. He didn't even like rear. He just kind of was like, he popped up a little bit. The horses are no longer allowed on our property due to the landlord. And I actually had another horse on my property here for a little bit. His name was Rocky, or is Rocky, but of course he had to go. And my friend Amber, my best friend, actually sold him. Risky, actually, who used to be our horse. So yeah, he's no longer in our lives, and Rocky isn't in my life anymore, but he's still leaving. I still have his owner's saddle. And for that one person still watching, I have no idea who you are. You've been here since the beginning, I think. Let's see here. What else happened? Oh, I got a fish. His name is Kingsley Gilbert. He is a beta fish. He is a twin tail half moon male beta fish. And he's a good little fish. He hides and he doesn't eat his food, so he leaves mess everywhere. He only eats a little bit, like nibbles on it, but that's it. We got a new kitten, Tiger. That was him. You saw him earlier. I got three new friends. Well, 2 new friends for sure, but one that kind of is like iffy. So I'm really happy about those people. One of them I've been friends with for literally a year, like 1 year exactly, which I was super excited about because I was like, oh, I'm friends for a year. Facebook friends. I've not met her in real life, but we like to talk a lot. Pulled an all-nighter a few different times. So this all-nighter was when there we go. I went to a horse auction with my boss at the time, and she's like, "Hey, you want to go?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." She's like, "Oh, it's gonna be a late night for you." I'm thinking midnight. I'm home. I didn't get back to the barn until 3:30 in the morning, and by the time I got home, it was after the sun came up. It was like, I don't know, 6 in the morning that when I got home, or I guess when I went to bed. So then I woke up at like 1:30. Yeah, I was tired the rest of the day. I remember being on a phone call, and yeah, that was really fun. It was a fun all nighter. I got in trouble a little bit, but I didn't stay in trouble, of course. Let's see what else happened. Almost had a boyfriend for a little bit, but that didn't work out. Are you completely caught up in my life yet? Let's see here. Right. McDonald's. My best friend moved away, which sucks because I miss her every day. We don't ever talk really. Today she just had to go under because she got her teeth pulled. Oh, my dad has to get surgery this week, which sucks, but he has to get surgery this week. He's got more kidney stones. And yeah, so he's like, yeah, I work tonight and then I'm off for the next 8 nights. Yay! Let's see what else. I'm planning on getting JD May into the vet here within the next couple weeks to get spayed. Finally, that's next on the fun list. Because she really, really needs to get spayed. Her butt, she keeps running off. She keeps coming into heat, and we don't like it, so she gets spayed, which is fine. Which I'll be super thrilled about, because then if we adopt another dog, we can get another dog because all of our animals will be spayed neutered by then, and we can have other dogs over. It doesn't matter, and I could take JD May at all time. Oh, I'm really excited for her to get spayed, as you can tell. For those of you who don't know, JD May is my Great Pyrenees Australian Shepherd mix. I plan on doing a DNA test after I have some money to do that. So like after I work, if only I can get this channel up and going. I don't know how I'm able to do that or how I'm going to be able to do that, but I really want at least 100 subscribers and then like kind of boost my channel a little bit. And if only I figure out how to make a YouTube video. It's like, obviously I know how. I need a decent camera to do that. And then I need to import on here and then learn how to edit a video and So that's going to be one of my goals this year, is to start a YouTube channel. And I know I already started my channel. I am talking to you guys right now. But I was just like, you know what? I need to get a YouTube channel actually going so I can earn a little bit more money. And of course, I am going to be starting some sort of eBay business type thing, which is, I guess we'll see how that goes. Because I know I'll be selling, like I said, my Webkinz signature right here. I might sell a couple other things in here, like some body sprays that are used. Oh, that wouldn't be worth it. Maybe some clothes that don't fit me anymore. Maybe not that. Some books that I don't read anymore. I might sell those. I get a bunch of boxes or whatever. I got some tack that needs to go. I need to sell. Ugh. I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah, I went to go see some friends of mine in September. That was it. They I love my friends so much. And if you people never meet these people, then you people are missing out because I love these people so much with my entire life. And for those of you who are wondering, like, well, who are they? They are the Nealons. I know technically they can't be, you're probably like, oh, they're not actually your friends. They're musicians. No, these people have been my friends for like not my friends per se, but my mom's friends for a really long time. So I just became a friend mutually. What else happened? Oh jeez. That's it. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe hold on. Yep, that's it. Yeah, that's since the last time I made a YouTube video. That's crazy. I mean, that was a lot, like 31. Well, the first 10 minutes was Butkins, but well, I broke something, but I fixed it. I fixed it. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, okay. I was like, oh, light up. Oh, okay. Oh, I decided to get a pit bull one day. Adopting, obviously, but I want to do things to Jada May first, and Brutus and Oscar, with especially Jada May. I turn 18 this year. I graduate next year, people. I graduate next year. I'm like, hey, I'm getting more webkins. I know people who are 21 years old that have webkins, okay? Okay. All right. I think that is it. I'm going to attempt to figure out how to make videos. I don't know. Thank you so much for watching. And for that one person that stayed on my video, can you please send me a thumbs up or a winky eyed or like an exclamation point of who you are so I can see your username? All right. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.